Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, is in hot water again. Oh boy, is he in trouble. Oh, Justin Trudeau, what's he in trouble for? Is he in trouble for a major corruption scandal involving a construction company called Lavalin that took place just 3 years ago? Where Justin Trudeau was actually formally charged with an ethics complaint. This is from Canada's top ethics watchdog. This is the first prime minister in Canada's history to have this happen to him. Just on paper, the most corrupt prime minister ever in the history of Canada. No, it's not that. Is it because he's persecuting Christians and shutting down their churches? No, it's not that. Is it because he's, like Canadian politicians for a very long time, permitting abortion up until the moment of birth, has some of the most barbaric abortion laws in the entire world? Just pure infanticide? No, it's not that. It's because he wore blackface once, which we already knew about. That's why that's the scandal. Justin Trudeau, who we know wore blackface, now we have another photo of him wearing blackface from, I think, the same event. That's the big scandal. I know this is going to get me in trouble with all the left-wing groups out there. I don't care that Justin Trudeau wore blackface. I don't care at all. I don't care that Jimmy Fallon wore blackface. Neither does the left, by the way. I don't care that Ted Danson wore blackface. Neither does the left, by the way. I don't care that Joy Behar wore blackface. Neither does the left, by the way. I don't care that Megyn Kelly talked about blackface once. And the left really cares. That's a big problem. You've got to lose your career for that. I don't care. No one actually cares. Nobody cares about blackface itself. People are using that as a way to feign indignation because race is the only way that we can talk about sin and grace and justice and crime anymore in the entire Western world. But no one cares about the blackface itself. This is a real indictment of our culture, that blackface is what people are attacking Justin Trudeau for. On the long list of Justin Trudeau's sins, blackface is somewhere around number 5,326. Okay, it's not even close to the top. But I've said this before, I may have said it before on this show. The worst thing you can be called is a racist. The only way we can talk about transgressions of the moral order is in terms of race. And the reason for that is we've adopted, in many ways, a materialist view of the world. So our view of the world only runs skin deep now. We deny that God exists. We deny that a moral order exists. We deny that there's anything beyond the flesh in the present. And yet we still intuit that some things are right and some things are wrong. So the only way that we can discuss them is using the language of skin, is using the language of physicality. This is why you heard around 9/11, you heard people warning against anti-Muslim racism. As we pointed out then, Islam is not a race. Islam is a religion. So if you don't like Muslims or you object to Islam, you are not doing so on the basis of racism. You're doing so on the basis of your religious views. You're doing so on the basis of your philosophical views or your sociological views, but not racism. But that's the only way that we can talk, because we're stupid. Because we've gotten extremely stupid in this culture, and we do not possess the philosophical or political sophistication to debate these things. Is it any wonder that increasingly we are living in an oligarchy? I'm so glad you enjoyed that clip. If you like that, oh baby, the best is yet to come. You got to check out the whole episode. You can get that here on YouTube, and you can comment and subscribe. But you can also get it at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play. Head on over there, type in The Michael Knowles Show, subscribe. You will never miss an episode. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time.